this one comes a little bit closer to home. This isn't an unknown person to you. This is now somebody that's in your own family circle. This is what I have called the desperate kin strategy, because we's right here near the Kentucky border, and desperate kin folk. Yeah, so scammers will call posing as either grandchild or some other family member. They'll sound distressed. They'll sound, annoyed, whatever, and they'll be talking about some emergency, legal trouble, an accident. And all of it will have the pretty bow of, I need immediate financial help to get out of this mess. And if you have a family member who's gotten into legal trouble, that is consistently in legal trouble, this may not be an uncommon thing for you. Sure. You get a speeding ticket. Oh, I need help paying for my speeding ticket. Right. Blah, blah, blah. So this one kind of is hard to discern, especially if you're not speaking with that family member, or you haven't spoken to that family member in a while. And so they'll come after that immediate pressing need. I need you to wire to the bail bondsman, or I need, so-and-so's been in an accident and we need immediate, whatever. I don't know any medical service provider that will want to take a Target gift card right up front as a form of payment, or Bitcoin for that matter. And so in any, the emergency may not look like an accident. It may look like we're stuck in country X and we need to pay a fee, whatever. Now, legitimately, some countries require a fee, which is a bribe. And if you don't bribe the customs agent or whatever, they're going to make your life difficult. And that's an accepted practice in other countries to bribe the inspecting officer. So that may be a legitimate need from a legitimate family member. So don't hear me saying don't scrutinize it and take the time to ferret this thing out and figure out, is this really my family member? Are they really, did I know that they were going to, some other country where bribes are permissible? And did I not talk them out of it? And they ended up there, and now they're stuck in this country. If you don't know that they were going on a trip and they're stuck there, call whoever is, in your family that knows they're there. Excuse me. That knows they're there and that has the, the contact details for those people. But otherwise, let the antenna go up, the flags kind of get thrown and start to question it. So if you're talking to your aging parents, let them know, hey, Johnny and Jenny are going on a trip. They're going here. And if you get a call, we listed you as the emergency contact. If you're not listed as the emergency contact, there's no reason, Johnny and Jenny are going to be calling you to request money because they're trapped.
Right.
So if you're not having those conversations and keeping your family informed as to what's happening with extended family, they can become victims to this kind of scam, this desperate kin strategy where they're just not in the loop and they don't know what's happening. So preventative measure for this is just keep your family members informed on what's going on in the lives of their grandkids, of their children, great grand, whatever, and then try to not let them know, hey, if you ever get this kind of call us. We'll talk to whoever it is claiming to be the relative. So that's just
it's like always verify it, right? So like, say if you have an adult or teenage kid or whatever, it's like, if you hear something from Susie, call us. If you hear something from me, call Susie to see if I'm actually, like, just always verify that. Don't ever take it. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Now, that's super helpful.
The person on the other side may be crying and panicky and no, I can't. If you hang up, they're going to kill me. If you hang up, they're going to throw me in jail. Right. Well, we'll sort that out too, because if it's real, they're not going to kill you. I mean, maybe there is a hostage situation, which would be terrible, but
that's where you call
that's when you're going to get the authorities.
That's right.
Yeah, you can't. The movies and the Liam Neeson chasing down. A very particular set of
Unless
skills.
your name is Liam Neeson, you need to
call
just
the appropriate authorities. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So yeah, that's the desperate family member, and I don't know anyone personally that has fallen for that, but I have heard and read stories that this is this is a very successful one.
Actually, I'm pretty sure it happened to my grandma. It was like an email, but luckily she did reach out to my dad and was like, "Is Josh in?" And it's like, "Nope, he's not."
Yeah,
Like I have traveled overseas, but I was in the States. It was fine. So luckily she did have the presence of mind to double check with my dad. So
that's
that's
crazy.
great.
I actually got an email today, a scam email from a person named Jean or Jean. Good day. First, let me apologize if this email does not suit your business or personal ethics. I am Mrs. So-and-so Purcell. So the name in the email is different than the actual signature name. So one says Jean or Jean, the other says Isabel. So they changed their names right there in the body. Currently undergoing treatment in Germany, having been diagnosed with esophageal cancer that has defied all forms of medical treatment. My life is fast coming to an end, and death is imminent as a result, which I believe is all to the glory of God Almighty. If you can, I would like you to help me distribute my funds to charities. And if you are interested, please email me back for more detailed information. Your immediate response will be appreciated. Thanks, and God bless you. Kind regards, another name change, Mrs. Jean Parcel. So,
But
yeah.
they want it for the glory of God.
Yeah, but it's for the glory of God. Their
Oh,
life is fast coming
right,
to an end. And they want me to
right.
help distribute it to charities. There's two forms of documents that legal estate planning take care of. I think one's called a will and the other's called a trust. But
Right.
instead of using the legal means and the
Let's
typical
reach out
means,
to a
let's
stranger.
just reach out to some random stranger. Yeah. So
Yeah.
of course their domain, I tag it, flag it, and send it off to the phishing watchers. But yeah, so this isn't a family member reaching out to me, but this is an example, and we've all
Yeah.
had, all of us know the story of the Nigerian prince that has come into great wealth and would like you to hold his funds and help him distribute it. And so
Right.
now they've switched from Nigerian princes to German cancer patients, so whose lives
Right.
are coming to a fast end. So
Yeah.
yeah, exciting.
So you gotta be careful no matter if it's somebody asking you for money or saying that they want to give you money.
Right.
Either way, you gotta verify everything. And if it's a stranger wanting to give you money, just you gotta mark that as spam,
Yeah.
like, and get rid of it.
The way that one works is it's actually kind of like, wow, that's crazy. What they do is in the give you money scenario is they initiate a transfer to your account. And when they initiate the transfer, so they say, I got to give you $500 to make this thing happen. And what they say
Mm.
they do is, oh no, I gave you 5,000. I need you to refund me the 4,500. And so you immediately process the $4,500 refund overpayment and send them $4,500 when in fact their 5,000 deposit never comes through. They cancel the deposit before it even
Ah,
happens. And so you end up giving them $4,500. And then the bank goes,
wow.
no, you sent them $4,500. We can't help you. We can't get your money back because you initiated a transfer to an unknown account. And it's a very successful scam, and it's called the overpayment scam. So that's a little bit farther down. That's just another one of these things, but that's how that one works. So, oh yeah, I'm going to buy a thing from you on Facebook Marketplace. Oh no, I accidentally paid you. You listed it for $50, and I paid you 500. Oh no. A lot of times they won't mess with it if it's not a high enough ticket item. So if you're selling like a TV or a game console or something worth 500 or more, that's when you'll start to
Yeah.
get these scammers saying, hey, do you accept Zelle? Typically, the scam
Mm.
is with Zelle. They'll initiate a transfer of Zelle that is 500 or more dollars. They'll overpay you, air quotes, overpay you because the transfer never goes through. And then
Right.
you re-Zelle them back the overpayment, and you end up actually Zelling them money and you get nothing. And so when we list things on Marketplace, and kind of jumped ahead here, but when we list things on Marketplace, what we always do is say, we'll accept Zelle, but any overpayments will not be refunded. So if
There
I
you
list it
go.
for $500 and you pay me 5,000, sorry about your luck. And what that has done
Right.
is we put that in the ad that we're listing. immediately, not a single thing coming to us saying, do you accept Zelle? It gets rid of it. So you're going to overpay us. We're aware of your scam. You ain't getting your money back. We're going to take your overpayment, and you can pound sand. So